Do you know how you always need to go away from your mouse to your keyboard to just click this little button to delete a clip or to delete some effects? Well, your mouse probably has some buttons on it, and why not use it to do exactly that? For that, make sure to download AutoHotkey version 1.1. After that, go to your desktop, right click, and then create a new AutoHotkey script. Now just go 2 lines below this mess and write down #single instance force, which makes it so you can just double click on that AutoHotkey file and it will be used with the new code. Let's write down first X button 1 and 2 colons. This basically does it so the hotkey on your mouse will be used. After that, I would go on the next line and write message box, comma, text, but message box should be MSG box. So this basically does it so when you click the button that it makes a small box written on with test. After that, I would go 1 line lower and write down return. This makes it so if you have more code that it doesn't activate the other code with that one button. And after all that, let's test it. Press Ctrl S to save, go to your desktop and double click on the file and then click on your hotkey button. Just try all of them out to see which one is the one that you actually programmed. And now for me, as you can see, I pressed the hotkey and I got the message box. So I know now this is the button for it. Keep in mind, some of you might have more than 2 extra hotkey. If you do, download your mouse software and make a complicated macro like Ctrl+Shift+F1 or something like that. Let's go now to Premiere Pro and then on Edit and then keyboard shortcuts. We will use both normal delete and ripple delete. Ripple delete basically removes the clip and moves the other clip so there isn't some blank space after you deleted that one clip. For my ripple delete, I personally did Ctrl+Shift+Alt+D, and after you assigned it, go back to your code and now remove MSG box test and write down send, comma, and then the upper arrow plus exclamation mark and D. This might sound now very crazy, but let me explain it. Send basically does it so it sends the keyboard input. Upper arrow means control and plus is shift and exclamation mark is alt, so that you know that for the future. You could write that down somewhere on the code like this. Just make sure to write down a semicolon before that message so it doesn't interfere with the code. Congrats, you got ripple delete, but wait, you also need normal delete, so you can delete everything, even effects or something like that. Just copy paste the code you wrote there and instead X button 1, write X button 2. You can also change it the other way if you want the other hotkey to do the same code. And write down send, comma, in brackets del for delete, and as you might understand this, basically does it that it sends the keyboard input of delete. And now just save the code again with Ctrl S, go to your desktop, double press the code so it reloads it, and go to your Premiere Pro and have fun. Make sure to check out the other shortcut videos that I made, and just for information, they are 20 times better than this.